Back with Bobby and JG Radio. Our show is entitled Business Advisor. Our first guest is Jose Orona. That's Corona without the C. Jose was born in Durango, Mexico. Grew up in LaGrange, Texas. Attended Texas A&M. And then started his first company, Texas Nexus Business Group. He's also the CEO and first franchise business owner of Business Advisor magazine here in the San Antonio edition, or the franchise that he's representing here in the San Antonio metro area. He has over 9 years experience with Texas Nexus and has grown of an average of 20% compounded year after year, which is extremely impressive. Jose has some of his key partners are highly decorated with business awards in sales, team building, training, and development. They've been nationally recognized for their philanthropic. Whoops.
One more time.
Yeah, let's try that again. They've been nationally recognized for all their philanthropy efforts here in the South Texas region. So we're going to start with Jose. I really appreciate you coming by today, bro. You look awesome, by the way.
Well, thank you, guys.
Sharp.
I appreciate
I usually don't plug my YouTube until later on, but you look so good that I want everyone to know that they can be fans of the show at bobbyjgradio.com or wait a week or two. And these pretty faces will be on YouTube, which is our YouTube page, or on Facebook. They're looking really good. No MySpace.
No MySpace?
No, we're out of that. So tell us who you are, Jose.
Well, first off, thanks for having me on the Bobby and JJ radio show here in San Antonio. So thank you guys. Jose Orona, President and CEO of the Texas Nexus Business Group, headquartered here out of San Antonio. Excited to be here and excited to bring anything of value to your listeners when it comes to supplemental insurance products for individuals or business owners, and also to get some information out about a new and exciting magazine that's circulating all over South Texas that business owners at every level, from corporate business owners to small business owners, they're really excited about the material that's coming to them and the way that we're offering free advertising to them. So
absolutely. It is kind of an awesome concept. I think it reflects a lot of the things that are going on here with small business owners and how here in the San Antonio metro area, which is a tight community of business owners, and you really give, or you bridge the gap of what people are missing in business. And it's really exciting. I know it came out of South Texas, but let's talk about a little bit of Texas Nexus. When was it created?
I started Texas Nexus in 2006. I moved here as a recent graduate from Texas A&M University. So all the Aggies out there,
sure,
gig 'em.
Yeah.
That's
going to help. That's going to hurt our ratings.
Absolutely.
There. I'm just kidding.
Maybe we get you on the SEC network and get that plug in. So anyways, I started in 2006, and I graduated as an engineering degree, with an engineering degree, but I had a passion for what the company that I'm partnered with, Family Heritage Life out of Cleveland, Ohio, a huge passion for what they represented and what they stood. Most folks don't know this, but our flagship product as a company for Texas Nexus are cancer and coronary products. There are obviously some catastrophic illnesses that are affecting a lot of folks all over the world, but specifically here in South Texas.
Sure.
I had buried a 23-year-old brother to a brain tumor right before I started this career. And so when I found a company that was making...
So is this why you did it?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I passed up good job offers because of I really wanted to get the word out to folks about this company and what they offered and what they represented. So it wasn't just about the money. It was an emotional attachment to starting the company as well.
Sure. I'm glad that you bring up, heart attacks and cancer. I know that there's, a lot of the research here in San Antonio. Like we have one of the biggest, heart research centers here. And I know that because my wife's a scientist, and they do a lot of most of the research in the South region of the United States is here. Because they think we have a pretty good demographic, which is Hispanic people. But
sure.
That is a huge issue here in the San Antonio metro area that I'm glad you guys are helping people prepare for or address in some way or another. So why was Texas Nexus then created? Like, so what were you really focused on when you started out? Like, what was your big goal, and how has it changed from now?
Well, honestly, it was just to get the word out about our company and help educate people about all the options. I started my business. My very first client was south of San Antonio in a small town called Jordanton, Texas.
Yeah.
I grabbed my presentation book, walked down the street, knocked on some doors, and was telling people about what we've done. Never did I think that it would become what it is now.
Sure.
As fast as it's gotten there. But I just noticed there was an immediate need for our products. People understood that cancer and coronary and accidents and those types of things are things that nobody can say they'll never deal with.
Right.
There's a lot of great companies out there that help when people are going through it financially. There's programs to help people, medically with all the things that they've got in terms of doctor bills. There's a lot of companies that help, organizations that help raise awareness of it. But what we do is so unique in the sense that we're helping them understand after it's already happening. We're putting money directly into their accounts to help them run their families, run their business. And what's unique about this, I haven't said this yet, but the company that I represent is a national company. My company is headquartered in Texas and in 3 other states. But we offer products that make so much sense, because if any one of our clients ever has to use our products, we're going to put money in their accounts to help them. We have already thousands upon thousands of dollars to help them pay for like their mortgages,
Sure.
To help them pay for their car payments and put food on the table. But what's unique about us, guys, and I think the reason why there was such a huge interest and the reason we've done so well is because if our clients never file a claim, now this is specific by state and by product, and it's also based on the age that they enroll, but if our clients never file a claim, we're known as the company that's going to refund 100% of their money back to them.
Right.
I need to call Progressive. I need my money back from them too. I've been paying them for years. I get nothing back.
Yeah, Progressive is a great company. Keep them.
No. Not like your concept. That should be all insurance. Like if I didn't use it, you just took my money for no reason. I want it back.
Sure.
All right.
Yeah, so that's the uniqueness behind it. I feel like myself, as well as all of our business partners that represent Texas Nexus, we're doing a good thing. I mean, we're not just helping people when life throws them a curveball. We're also helping some people save money for the first time ever. Some folks, the economy gets tough, and when the economy goes down, people typically tend to do 2 things. They start protecting what they have, like their jobs and their assets and everything else, and they start saving money because they don't know. They go into a scarcity mindset. So it just so happens that's exactly what our products do. We help protect all the assets that they've worked hard to have, and at the same time helping them save money.
I'm glad you use that term, it's like for savings. When I first started real estate, it was a different market where it was way more expensive to purchase a home. The mortgage was way more than to rent it. So we had to convince young couples that, hey, this is, if anything else, is saving you to, you're forcing yourself to save money, and 5-10 years from now you're just going to kind of pull it out. It may be more expensive for you, but it's kind of forcing you to save it where you wouldn't otherwise. And that's kind of what an investment like you guys have for your clientele or real estate is. It's almost a forced savings every time, because a lot of people just don't,
so
by nature,
it's an investment, not just an insurance.
Yeah. I mean, we pocket all the interest made off of it. In full disclosure, that's how we stay afloat.
That makes sense.
But guys, I can't tell you how many people we've helped keep their mortgages up to date. I can't tell you how many people have not had to sell their home or refinance their home or leave their home or their car payments because they had a product that, when life threw them a curveball, was there to support them financially.
Sure.
So it's huge, especially with the way the economy has been recently. Jobs go up, then they go down, and interest rates and all that fun stuff. It's good to know that you have something that's going to be there.
And I found it interesting that you said when you started your business, you went door to door. You grinded it out the tough way.
Yeah.
A lot of people couldn't do that. That's tough.
Yeah. Well, that means that you believe in a product, because I promise you I'm not sweating around San Antonio unless you're believing in something. It's hot.
Yeah. So,
I'll door knock in December. But
was it winter?
That's not when it was summer. It was hot, man.
Were you in a tank top knocking on doors?
No, they wouldn't let me in with a tank top. I'm not you, Bobby.
If you're just joining us, we have Jose Orona here in the studio. We're talking about Texas Nexus. We also want to briefly touch on the Texas Nexus. What is it? Encompass, like the business advisor. Can you give us a brief introduction to that?
So Texas Nexus just started as an independent broker offering supplemental insurance products exclusively for Family Heritage Life out of Cleveland. Over the years, we've developed from just a traditional market into a business market. So a lot of businesses all over the state of Texas and 3 other states are really taking a look at the products that we offer, because they make so much sense. They're business friendly. And Business Advisor San Antonio was first franchised out of the Rio Grande Valley. So it started there. So Andrew Yu, Maggie Yu, John Amor, and Oriole, they came up with a great magazine.
Sure.
I brought it to San Antonio for them because what I wanted to do is I wanted to be able to give back to the community that helped my business grow, which was the small business community.
Sure.
And we'll talk more about this here in a sec, but The great thing about Business Advisor magazine is that up till now, every single business that we featured in that magazine, whether it was online or through the newsletter or on social media or in hard print, there's over 37,000 people all over the state of Texas, only within it being issued within the first issue, that are getting exposure. And it's 100% free of cost to the business owners. In other words, not only are we bringing them great supplemental insurance products that make a lot of sense for their employees and it's free to the business owner,
Sure.
we're also bringing to them free advertising to help them build their brand. And I did that because I remember, Bobby, walking down the street in the summer, how hot it was, and thinking to myself, nobody's really going to know what Texas Nexus is. And I know that there's business owners out there now, real estate agents. I know that there's people out there that own all these businesses,
Sure.
small businesses, so they're trying to get their name out there. This is just a way for Texas Nexus to give back to the community in San Antonio.
And for a business owner, I think it's a great recruiting tool. We try to recruit the best talent in the San Antonio metro area, and it's as good as the job market is it's between you and the next guy. If you have something like this to offer your employees, it might be that one thing that just sets them onto the side and says, I'm going to go work for you, because talent is going to drive business to the next level, and it's just something that can help business owners create that.
Absolutely.
So, quick takeaway: can you give me a couple of stats of the growth of your company here in the last?
Well, like I
months?
mentioned, we've grown at almost 27.5 compound growth. We've generated millions of dollars in revenues in a short 9 years.
Wow.
For the numbers guys out there, for every dollar that we actually, for the business owners that might be looking for an opportunity, for every dollar that we sell, there's an $8 return, almost a $9 return in that $1 sold. So that's pretty significant income.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. We're going to speak with Jodi Penrod. If you want to get a hold of Jose,
Jodi Penrod.
If you want to get a hold of Jose Orona, you go to FHLTexasNexus.com. Again, that's FHLTexasNexus.com. Do not move it in. Don't touch your dial. This is Bobby JJ Radio.